June 2025 Visa Bulletin predictions. Navigating the U.S. immigration system can be complex, and the Visa Bulletin serves as a critical resource for understanding when green card applicants may proceed. The 2025 Visa Bulletin offers insights into visa availability, priority date movement, and processing trends across family and employment-based categories. If you are interested in this, please pay attention and watch the video through to the end to get all the information. Please hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to push the notification bell on upcoming video. The Visa Bulletin and its importance. The U.S. Visa Bulletin is a crucial tool for millions of immigrants and aspiring green card holders across the globe. Issued monthly by the U.S. Department of State, the Bulletin outlines the availability of immigrant visas, green cards, by category and country of origin, based on priority dates. It helps applicants understand when they can move forward with their permanent residency applications, either through consular processing abroad or adjustment of status, if already within the United States. As we look ahead to fiscal year 2025, the immigration landscape remains both hopeful and challenging. Shifts in visa availability, movement and priority dates, retrogressions due to backlogs, and the constant demand in employment and family-based categories all affect applicants' chances. This video breaks down what the 2025 Visa Bulletin is expected to include, particularly predictions for June 2025, based on official releases and immigration trends. Section 1. Visa Bulletin Basics, How It Works. The Visa Bulletin is divided into two key tables. Final action dates, when a green card can officially be issued. Dates for filing, when applicants can submit required documents to USCIS or a consulate to begin visa processing. These charts are broken into two main categories: family-sponsored preferences, employment-based preferences. Both are subject to annual limits, with strict caps on how many green cards can be issued per country and category. Section 2. The Visa Bulletin and Priority Dates. A priority date is the date on which a green card application is filed or when a labor certification, if required, is filed with the Department of Labor. Applicants can only proceed when their priority date becomes current, meaning it is earlier than the final action date in the Visa Bulletin. Section 3. Financial year 2025 green card allocation, a slight drop. In financial year 2025, the total number of available employment-based green cards is expected to be 165,000, down from 197,000 in financial year 2023. However, this number is still higher than the statutory baseline of 140,000 due to rollover numbers from unused family-based visas in financial year 2023. These rollovers are a key mechanism to offset immigration backlogs, but the decrease signals renewed constraints in visa availability. Section 4. June 2025 Visa Bulletin Predictions Overview. Here's a forecast for the June 2025 Visa Bulletin, using recent trends and statements from the Department of State as indicators. Note, these are unofficial predictions, intended for informational use only. Section 5. Family-based category predictions. June 2025. The family-sponsored categories include a range of relationships, from unmarried sons and daughters of U.S. citizens to siblings and spouses of lawful permanent residents. F1. Unmarried adult sons and daughters of U.S. citizens. Mexico, little or no movement. Philippines, little or no movement. All other countries, little or no movement. F2A. Spouses and minor children of lawful permanent residents. Mexico, little or no movement. All other countries, little or no movement. F2B. Unmarried adult sons and daughters of lawful permanent residents. Mexico, little or no movement. Philippines, little or no movement. All other countries, little or no movement. F3. Married adult sons and daughters of U.S. citizens. Mexico, little or no movement. Philippines, little or no movement. All other countries, little or no movement. F4. Siblings of adult U.S. citizens. Mexico, little or no movement. India, little or no movement. Philippines, little or no movement. All other countries, little or no movement. Summary. Most family-based categories are not expected to see significant forward movement in June 2025. These categories remain among the most backlogged, particularly for nationals of Mexico and the Philippines. Section 6. Employment-based categories. June 2025 predictions. There are 5 preference levels in the employment-based category, EB 1 through EB 5. Here's what we anticipate. EB 1. Priority workers, extraordinary ability, multinational executives. India, little or no movement. China, little or no movement. All other countries. Current, EB 2. Advanced degree professionals or persons with exceptional ability. India, likely stagnation or retrogression. China, little or no movement. All other countries, retrogression possible. Department of State quote, due to high demand in the employment second category, the worldwide final action date will likely retrogress next month. EB 3. Skilled workers, professionals, and other workers. India, likely stagnation. China, little or no movement. All other countries, retrogression or stagnation expected. Department of State quote, due to the high demand in the employment third category, final action dates may retrogress to stay within annual limits. Section 7. Per country cap and its impact. U.S. law imposes a 7% cap per country for green card issuance under employment and family preference categories. This cap does not apply to immediate relatives of U.S. citizens. However, the cap disproportionately affects countries with high demand like India, China, Mexico, and the Philippines, leading to decades-long backlogs in some categories. F for category, siblings. Mexico, 22-plus year wait. Philippines, 20-plus year wait. India, 15-plus year wait. EB 2 category. India, 10-plus year wait. This cap continues to be a source of advocacy for immigration reform, especially for Indian nationals in the EB 2 and EB 3 categories. Section 8. The challenge of aging out documented dreamers. Many families who are waiting under the employment-based category have children who entered the U.S. legally but face a looming problem aging out of eligibility at age 21. When this occurs, young adults lose their dependent visa status, usually age 4, and face possible deportation, or must switch to another temporary status, like F1. Advocacy groups have lobbied for protections for these documented dreamers, but as of 2025, legislative solutions remain stalled. Section 9. Visa Bulletin Archives, month-by-month breakdown for FI 2025. May 2025 Visa Bulletin, released in April 2025. Employment-based categories showed stagnation or retrogression warnings. F, 2A family category, remain current. April 2025 Visa Bulletin. EB1 India, advanced by 2 weeks. EB1 China, no movement. All others, current. EB2/EB3 India and China, slight forward movement. March 2025 Visa Bulletin. USCIS confirmed that final action dates will be used. Continued slow advancement in EB1 and EB2 for India. February 2025 Visa Bulletin. Mixed progress across categories. No substantial advancement in backlog countries. January 2025 Visa Bulletin. Moderate progress for EB1 and EB2. F2A remain current. December 2024 Visa Bulletin. EB2 India. Moved by 2 weeks to August 1st, 2012. EB3 India. Moved by 1 week to November 8, 2012. November 2024 Visa Bulletin. Family-based categories except F2A showed minimal changes. October 2024 Visa Bulletin. Important developments for EB5 Reform and Integrity Act. China and India EB5. Advancement under new rules. Section 10. Potential policy shifts affecting the 2025 Visa Bulletin. Several legislative or administrative policy changes could significantly affect visa bulletins moving forward. EAGLE Act. Proposal to eliminate per country caps, but remain stalled. Bipartisan immigration reform proposals may prioritize high-skilled immigration. DHS rule changes could improve adjustment of status processing. Until any reforms are passed, backlogs and retrogressions are likely to persist. Section 11. Tips for applicants navigating the 2025 Visa Bulletin. Track USCIS charts. USCIS announces monthly whether to use final action dates or dates for filing this affects when you can submit your application. Monitor Visa Bulletins monthly. Priorities shift quickly, especially in high-demand categories. Prepare documents in advance. When priority dates become current, rapid submission ensures no delays. Final thoughts. What to expect going forward. The Visa Bulletin for June 2025 is expected to reflect rising demand in employment-based categories and persistent stagnation in family-based categories, especially for nationals from high-demand countries. While small forward movements might occur, especially in the EB3 category, retrogressions in EB2 are likely. Unless Congress enacts significant legislative changes, backlogs may continue for years. As the immigration landscape continues to shift, staying informed through the monthly Visa Bulletin is essential. While progress may be slow, understanding the data and predictions helps applicants plan effectively and stay prepared for future opportunities. That is all today in this video. What are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching the entire video. Hopefully, the information is useful to you. See you later in the next video. Till then, take care.
June 2025 Visa Bulletin predictions. The 2025 Visa Bulletin plays a crucial role for individuals seeking permanent residency in the United States, as it outlines the availability of immigrant visas across various family and employment-based categories. Updated monthly by the U.S. Department of State, the bulletin indicates when applicants can proceed with their green card application based on a priority dates and visa category demand. For fiscal year 2025, there is a projected reduction in employment-based green card to 165,000 down from 197,000 in 2020. However, this number remains above the annual treasury minimum due to unused family-based visas carried over from a previous year. Significant backlogs persist in both family and employment categories. Applicants from countries with a high demand, such as India, Mexico, and the Philippines, often face much longer wait times due to the 7% per country cap. This cap limits how many green cards can be issued to nationals from any single country annually, though it does not apply to immediate relatives of US citizens. The average wait for some family-based visas like the F4 category for siblings of US citizens can exceed 20 years in countries like Mexico and the Philippines. Prediction for the June 2025 Visa Bulletin suggests minimal or no movement in most family-based categories, including F1, F2A, F2B, F3, and F4. Similarly, employment-based categories such as EB1, EB2, and EB3 are expected to show little or no advancement, with a possible retrogression due to high demand and annual limits. The EB2 and EB3 categories in particular are under pressure and may see further setbacks, especially for Indian nationals, unless legislative action is taken. Children of temporary visa holders who turn 21 before their families can adjust status are especially vulnerable, risking separation due to aging out of eligibility, with the millions waiting in line. The Visa Bulletin offers critical insight into a visa issuance trend and possible future adjustment. Regular monitoring of monthly bulletins is essential for those navigating the U.S. immigration system, although June 2025 updates are still pending. Past bulletins from October 2024 through May 2025 have shown limited movement, reflecting a continued high demand and slow progress across most visa categories.